Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Marvel Card Collectors Podcast, your weekly digest of hobby goodness. Joining me this week is Wesley.
Hello.
Josh.
Hey.
Jason. Oh, no, he's that side.
Oh, howdy.
And Keith. Keith.
Hola.
There he is. I haven't got my sound machine with me today. Otherwise, I'd be playing the spooky noises. But this week, we are going to talk about... I was enjoying that far too much, wasn't I? We're going to talk about Fleer Ultra Midnight Suns. And for those who didn't see it, there's a box break on Instagram, on the podcast Instagram, that Jason joined and Josh tried to join, but instead fell off a boat. And you can go and watch it. Spooky Halloween noises, notwithstanding. Who's opened some of this? Has anyone opened any of this?
I've opened a couple boxes.
Ah, right. Okay. I knew one of you had. I just couldn't remember who. And I think you've all watched some breaks. So Wesley, tell me, first thoughts. What did you think?
I mean, it's a little bit darker. I love it. It's the art on it goes to different places that I haven't seen some of the other cards go before. The ruby red medallions, they're amazing. The bright, and I was almost wondering if there's a less of a print run on these than maybe the Avengers, because it just seems like maybe I just got lucky. I got 3 boxes and I got 3 pretty good hits. I got a really nice Hulk gold medallion out of 100, and a ruby red Johnny
Blaze?
Johnny Bad Guy. Johnny Blaze, yeah. Johnny
Bad Guy.
Johnny Bad Guy, not to be confused with Johnny Blaze.
A jambalaya, Daredevil jambalaya out of 3 hobby boxes. So I'm pretty happy with it so far.
Yeah.
And it's got Black Cat and a little bit of Scarlet Spider mixed in there too. So it's
just the artwork on it is so nice.
Yeah, and Simone's work on the Black Cat
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Literally the last card in the last pack.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I didn't miss it.
Last card, last pack.
Yeah. Oh, so cool. So cool.
It's awesome.
I mean, I've got one on the way to me, but it's nice to actually open one. I have to say
that's always cool when you actually pull what you want.
While we're talking about Simone, I don't know how many pieces he's got in the set, but I pulled 2 others. Pulled Scarlet Witch,
which is amazing.
I love that. A great
which
picture
is good. Yeah, it's that one's going to have to sit with me a little bit because it's a different kind of composition style for him. I do like it. It's just I'm used to more this kind of vibe.
Right. Yeah, the other one's more of a portrait.
I love.
They connect. The cloak and the dagger connect. They're
Oh, has he got a cloak in this one?
Yeah.
Ah, wow. Okay.
Wesley's showing something.
Yeah, what you got there, Wesley? Let me move you to the biggest picture. Hopefully this will... There we go.
Oh, wow.
Lights.
Oh, that is nice.
The ruby medallions are...
Yeah, the rubies.
Wow.
Really...
Okay. Yeah,
that's real
great.
I mean...
Yeah, it's really
the
cool.
way the logo pops.
And then I should test this out, but that Hulk...
Oh, that's good. I can see that. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Just a little bit further away and you just get the light on it. That's it.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
What's the gold number 2?
It's 200.
Oh, okay.
This is 192 out of 200.
So that's doable.
And what's the rubies are 65?
What the ruby was 50.
50.
Actually.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So what's the blue? Does
I
anyone?
think it's like 30.
35.
There's like a 35 and a 25.
Yeah.
One of them sapphire.
Okay.
And
All right. Because the Black Cat Blue popped up on eBay last weekend, and I was watching it, and it went overnight. And it looks just stunning. It looks really good.
yeah,
But
the one I saw on the and I didn't mean to interrupt, but
that's a good-
the purple Hulk on the MCCW, the purple with the it's just like you see the purple and the green together, and it looks
It's perfect.
oh
just
yeah, it's
goes.
awesome.
Amazing. The Black Panther one, the purple one was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Wow. Okay. No, that's
And
cool. I only pulled base ones. I mean, they're still pretty good, but
I can see doing a rainbow with like finding your character and doing a rainbow with the way some of these look. Because instead of just a border trim on the card being different, it's a real strong optic rainbow when you've got the blue sapphire, the red, the gold.
I mean,
yeah, that's
I mean, it's Morbius in a Fear Ultra Midnight Sunset, so
Mhm.
that obviously just works. Some of
Yeah.
the others are a little bit. I mean, Loki's good.
Yeah.
The Loki,
Yeah.
fine. It's all
Little,
right.
little tame, a little tame.
Mephisto, that's quite a bonkers one. Not sure about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Um,
looks like he's trying to sell you on a pyramid scheme or something.
Hela. I mean,
That's
Hela's just such a visually striking character anyway. I think you could almost
Yeah.
drop a picture of her doing the washing up on there and it would look good. Magic. So, I've got 6 regular medallions in the box. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this one, which is just like, I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I love Howard the Duck, but there's a couple of characters in here and you think, Upper Deck, you're drunk, go home. I don't know. For me, that's the if I'm going to get into things that bugged me a little bit because I thought it was an astonishing set. I know you like your Scarlet Spider, young man, young Wesley, but I'm sorry, but these two in particular just really jar for me. Just in terms of the style. No disrespect to David Tassello and Pascal Millet, who did these pieces of work. These pieces of work, however, I don't think belong in the palette and the structure and the design of this set. That's just me. But
I'm right there with you.
yeah, I just think these are great. These are lovely. And that Falcon would have been amazing in the Avengers set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yep.
Falcon I like, but I see what you're saying.
I don't know. I bet they are lovely cards. So, I get that, it's to make it more accessible and to, make people who wouldn't necessarily be just like gothic horror fans. But, when you've got that, literally, I think that Scarlet Spider was next to this in a pack.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
How does that jive in a binder? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good. Some characters, I've got no issue, and Dead. This character actually does work for me being in the set. But if you're going to do one of those characters, at least kind of style it so that it feels like it's from the same world a little bit.
The same.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same
That
stuff.
Electra is astonishing. Sorry, my camera's just no good on the detail of it. The Moon Knight as well. I'm particularly.
So
interested.
I'm wondering
I
Yeah.
like that Moon Knight.
Yeah. Yes.
And the Venom in that same, I think it's the same artist that did the Venom
Jim
too.
Pavelek. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Keith.
in some instances, I'm wondering if Upper Deck has been sitting on some of these pieces and didn't have a clear stance on what they were going to do with them.
That would make
Because
sense.
one card in particular I saw at the initial Simone breakfast, so I can talk about it now, the Colossus, and he couldn't tell us what it was for or what it was doing, but there were a number of pieces that we saw there that I can't speak about that haven't shown up in Upper Deck products yet, and he said that they were all for Upper Deck.
Interesting.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds a bit. That's
So
okay.
I wonder if they kind of like needed to find a spot to put some of this stuff in, and that's where it came about.
I'm with you. That's an interesting thing then. So it sounds to me like maybe, and this is just me assuming, that they're commissioning these works not necessarily with the set in mind, which would actually make a lot more sense from a planning and product point of view. I mean, Rittenhouse do a similar thing. They get all those actuals graphs on stock that will be a similar style of auto, and it will be spread out over 10 years. They'll release these. They did it with Star Trek. The Star Trek is the main one I'm thinking of, but Bond is also the same. So you will get, there is a Rittenhouse set that's about to come out that's got a Leonard Nimoy auto in.
Oh, wow.
It's just been
on card. But,
Wow.
Leonard Nimoy has been dead for 7-8 years now. But that's because they send all the stock over. They had a Major Barrett in a set last year, which was last ones. Topps are still putting out product with Carrie Fisher. I mean, albeit sticker autos on. So, it's on that wavelength where maybe they're just, rather than, okay, let's start blank page, let's commission all these artists, and some of them will be done here, some of them will be done here, some of them will have to push for. They've got this rolling commission thing with artists, and then they're just moving those pieces to the set that it feels right. I mean,
this way they're not waiting for that artist, because who knows
it
what his
makes
plans
sense.
are.
Yeah.
Right.
It really makes sense.
Scheduling and timing wise.
I mean, this one really reminds me of Sandman Death.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing at all. Who wouldn't love to see a Fleer Ultra Sandman set, by the way?
That'd be wild.
I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, Keith, get thee to a bookstore, my friend. Yeah, Neil Gaiman's Sandman. Dive in. Albeit 30 years late, but go for it. You won't be disappointed. If you don't like it, I will refund you how much you spent on the books.
Deal.
The Netflix series was pretty good too, I thought.
I heard that.
Read the books first, because then when you, especially like me, when you've waited 30 years for them to do an adaptation of it and for them to hit it out the park, in that way. But yeah, sorry, I'm not saying that the Upper Deck you should go off and get that license, but Upper Deck, go off and get that license.
Yeah,
because I would pay good money for that.
Because that's still technically DC, I think.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So whether or not, well, mind you, Upper Deck do have some Warner Brothers properties. They've got that Matrix Legendary game that came out.
Okay.
So they do have an in with that license.
Wes, you're the Scarlet Spider guy, right?
I do enjoy some Scarlet Spider. Yes.
Have you seen, and how do you feel about what they've turned him into? The villain, Chasm.
Yeah, that.
Sorry, what name? What name?
Yeah,
Chasm.
right.
Chasm.
Right.
They've gone more spiritual with them.
Yeah,
Right.
The artwork's amazing.
Right. The artwork's really cool. I don't know. I mean, I will say that his new superpower is kind of cool. The fact that it's it takes the spidey senses to where it makes it an offensive weapon, to where you know exactly how to react to whatever happens right away, the way I understand it. I think that's pretty cool. But was it Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 93 or whatever? I do love talking about that, the image of Scarlet Spider grabbing Peter by the neck, falling down a bunch of, have you guys seen it, falling down
I have.
by Arthur Adams, and it's just, he killed it with that art.
I have not seen that, but that sounds cool.
Yeah, I've got it around here somewhere, but it's, since I'm talking about it, I guess I'll find it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on.
Because I was, Scarlet Spider was one of the ones that kind of brought me to, I mean, just the variant craze, where it was like, oh my God, how many versions, like how far can we go here?
Yeah.
And the Scarlet Spider, like one of the first, it was either a blaster or one of the first ones they did. Read in the back of that card.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have seen
and
that.
that's
awesome.
Arthur Adams too, right? Like,
right. Yeah,
That's
he has
cool.
a distinct style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Other than that, I hope I don't like that he's
Yeah, so
villain, but
that's all the stuff out there is that you know, people think it's pretty cool looking, but they have a soft spot for Scarlet Spider, and they, you know, in order to see that character continue, one has to stop, and so people are pretty upset. I think he's coming back.
I can't get past the name, lads. I'm sorry. How do you
Yeah.
spell that?
CHASM.
Oh, Chasm.
Chasm.
Yeah.
Chasm.
Yep. There
Okay, that's better because Jasm is only one vowel away from something you get at the end of a bad porn. So, okay, good.
Yeah.
This Scarlet Spider and his organic fluids.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's move it back to Blue Ultra Midnight Suns territory.
I did also, not to interrupt you again, but I did get an auto of this, the Ultra Shades.
Hang on,
I guess he did it.
Just leave that up. I'm just going to put it. Oh, okay, that's better. Yeah.
See how his auto's like right there?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of art too, where it's
Yes. That's the Andre Meister.
I really like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are
pretty
really
cool.
sweet. Yeah.
And that's numbered out of 102.
Wow. Okay.
But that's pretty cool. We're talking about it.
I got this Ultra Shade, which is pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
I remember when you hit that or pulled that, I thought it had a very Palumbo look to it.
Yes. I like them. I generally speaking, I do like the design on the cards. Certainly. I mean, there's one that I've seen that's a bit bonkers where it's kind of got words on the card. I can't remember what that is. I didn't pull any. But I do like the design of them. I especially like the design of the Ultra Abilities with the rainbow foiling on it.
I like those too.
Yeah.
That's nice. I only got one of those. Did you get any of these, Wesley?
I did. I got a Wolverine. It looked really, really
nice.
cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a.
Have you got it? You
nice
got it there?
to get. Yes.
Now, are there different tiers of those? Like, do they do different color ones?
Apparently, I don't know about colors, but I think there were different tiers.
I think there's I've got the checklist here. I think there's like
glad
SP and SSP for the ultra abilities. Yeah.
Ian, I've got 3 hits.
Show me.
All right. So first I have a Ultra Shade.
Ooh.
Back it up.
Nice.
Nice. See the back? Okay, nice.
Clean.
I like that.
That's really
I
clean.
like the design on the back of those. I don't think it's
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
I should have had it closer, but
very nice.
Yep. I got one of the Creep concerts.
I think that
which
might be
I
the
hate
one
the
I'm
name
thinking
of.
Yeah. Yeah, with the words on.
But they glow. Come on, focus.
Oh, were they the glow in the dark ones?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I heard that they actually the glow in the dark is really cool on them.
I hate the name, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a quiche, fun.
And I got an auto.
Oh, nice. What character is that?
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
that
wicked looking Scarecrow.
Wow.
Yeah, the red looks really good. It's a cool looking Scarecrow.
It is. Yeah. Can I just have a honourable shout out just to the framing on the card? So whatever sins were committed with Fleer Ultra Avengers,
good point.
They are washed away by that beautiful kind of these pointy bits.
Just a nice light border.
Yeah, it's nice
doesn't
and
take
light.
over.
You got a little bit of foil, and then you got spot gloss on the character.
Yep.
It just works.
The concert cards have a lot of texture to them too on the front.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, they have some raised bumpiness to them.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Glow in the dark stuff will, because it's kind of an extra layer. I was actually the greens. I mean, I'm not going to be going for greens. I got a fair chunk of greens, maybe about 8 in the box. I like the green more than I did on Fleer Ultra Avengers.
Yes.
Much more. I mean, Falcon still looks like he shouldn't be there. But then you get things like more.
They're not numbered, right? They're just
they're
a little bit more.
They're kind of the lowest color parallel, if you like.
That green definitely works on that.
It does work, yeah.
On that card, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not as garish as well. There's not as much green because there's not
No.
you haven't got those massive swatches of foil over the
No.
background of the character.
Yeah, it was too much. It was
Yeah,
way too much.
It's kind of like,
it's a more tasteful green.
Yeah. Less is more. As I like to put on my
That's probably
dating
the first set I've seen where it absolutely took away
I do have
the from the art. It took the Venom card, and the background of that card was beautiful. But with all those stripes going across every one of them, it was too much.
Yeah.
Blackout. I was informed we got 3. Blackout.
Dracula. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the Wolverine.
That's cool.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Very nice.
And I like the classic suit.
I like the coffin shape on the back on the text box as well.
Yeah.
There's loads of little touches in there like that.
We did get I was just now figured out that these actually glow. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that text will glow.
That's really cool.
And you might get some glow on the border or from the skylight.
I think the border does.
Can you feel it on the front? Can you feel it like on the is there like an extra layer or the?
It's a little embossed, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the
something.
the 90s Ghost Rider ones are like that.
Yeah.
And then that's the
How did I put mine? I'm gonna leave them
Daredevil
in the light.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
I mean, I'm not a Jambalaya fan.
Yeah,
it's a nice image.
I've never been a huge Jambalaya fan, but I like the gold background on them.
This one does better.
What does the logo in the Jambalaya corner mean? What is that EX logo?
Oh, it's like a brand. I think it comes from the sports side, so it's one of those.
Yeah, see that red is just
that red.
That's amazing,
stunning.
With that
Johnny Bad Guy.
Yeah.
And we did get this at the little tombstone in one of those rip cards, and they're numbered.
Now the capsule, it folds open as a tombstone kind of shape. Am I right?
Yep. So this is the front.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
And then,
okay. So just standard kind of back. Okay,
yeah.
I'm with you. That's cool. I like that.
And then I did get one of these dark texts too, which
hello.
Yeah.
I don't know if that.
See, I like that a lot.
Who's the character? Let's have a look at the back.
It's clean.
Don't know.
Miss
Monopore?
Yeah.
Wow.
The character.
Someone from Iron Fist.
Yeah, I guess it. I never really.
It looks like one.
Paid attention. It doesn't.
Sure. Don't know if it says. You have a haircut this week.
Pavel Rasputin. Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess
probably.
it probably was the yes. I did. Last time.
We ended up
I just couldn't remember from the last time I.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue what day of the week it is. Don't ask me questions.
Pavel Rasputin. Is that who it could be?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
So
can I just? Sorry, carry on, Jason.
I'm sorry. Can you hold that card up again? The booklet. Yeah.
See that?
So Howard. So the picture, is that like a card that's insert, or is that actually that picture on the?
No, it's an insert.
Is it slightly recessed?
But yeah, it's.
Okay.
Oh, I see. That's nice.
But what about the character? Is that like on the? Is that another attachment to it, or is that like okay?
No, that's smooth, isn't
is the picture?
It had a shadow box look to it for a second.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's definitely a concave there.
Yeah, and then the deal with the like whatever the symbol is. Does it feel like a card, or does it feel like parchment paper, or what is it?
Actually, I didn't even think about it till now, but it does feel like some type of parchment paper. Okay. It's a little rough.
That's nice
to the touch, and
it's a nice detail.
Yeah.
Is that part sketched or hand done?
It looks like it, but I don't.
It looks like penciling to me. It just looks like really clean penciling.
Yeah. It's probably just to have that kind of effect, like it's out of some kind of tome or something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I saw a Spider-Man one that looked pretty cool. It was a cool image of him on one of those.
And then I got two
Oh.
of the Hellfires with
Oh,
the
now, yes,
Yes,
that's what I was jonesing to get to those. Let me put
Yeah.
that back up. Hold that up again. Right. Now, get that against a white background for us. Because what I want to focus on is that wonderful flame effect in the acetate, in the clear acetate. Can you see that?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's
Huh.
really nice. And it's different garment. Yeah, you've got
Wow.
yours is kind of a bluey. Mine's green. I got Blade.
Yeah.
Let
Who
me just
was that character, Wesley?
Dracula, and then
Okay.
Oof.
hold it
I
up
did
there.
pull a
I mean,
Scarlet.
you can see how see-through that is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it is super cool. I do like that.
Flame effect. And it's very much like the EX Sentry from Flea Ultra Spider-Man. You can see that it's acetate, and then you've got the
A
cardboard
raised
layer
image.
over the
Yeah.
top.
Raised,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you've got different layers. This is kind of a traditional cardboard over the acetate, which is what Avengers Endgame did for their base set cards as well.
Yeah,
And it's a really nice effect.
I'm a big fan of the acetate and then the clear achievements and other stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I go crazy for these things. And
Yeah, this is nice.
see
'cause
one
it's got
that's-
a really nice, satisfying 3D-ness to it.
So you said green. I saw his was blue. What other color?
I've seen some yellow, kind of yellowy orange ones on some that I've seen broken. I think it depends on the character.
And that one for Blade is awesome.
Yeah, it is really
It's
nice.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I love it. I really like it. It's got like I said, it's got a nice effect to it. Good artwork. It kind of reminds me a little bit of they're not obviously the stained glass with thick acetate from Flare, but
Right.
it's
No,
kind
but-
of got a little bit of that going on as well.
And I think it looks like it'll grade out pretty high, sharp corners. And
Yeah, they always are, because this bit, like the back, if you like, that's acetate, and then you've got that layer of cardboard on top of it. So your
Okay.
primary kind of your corners, if you like, are all acetate.
yeah.
So they're going to
I think
stand
they've
up to
kind
it.
of they've changed it up a little bit from when they first started making these kinds of cards.
That's beautiful. I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool card.
It is a cool card.
I had a Scarlet Spider too of the green.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
That one.
nice.
Let's have a look.
Oh man.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a nice one.
And it's
Yeah,
that
that's
it's
perfect
that
for you to
green.
get that character.
Oh,
Worked out well.
I love that.
But yeah.
Yeah, they got that
It's,
green text on there as well.
Yeah, my box will be a couple days. It's killing me.
Okay. I do like the there's an insert set, Spirits of Vengeance, which I think is a 9-card one, and it's just all the different Ghost Riders.
I like that insert,
got
and I really
Robbie
like the Spellcraft stories too.
Yeah, well, I'm coming on to those in a moment.
Yeah.
Have the real depictions I want to see in this set.
Yeah. So you've got Spirit of Vengeance, like 1 million BC.
Those
It's
are
got a
cool.
mammoth that's on fire. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that.
That's
Um,
awesome.
That's
and then
awesome.
you've got Alejandra. This is not one I'm familiar with. I think that's more of a recent one.
Alejandra
yeah,
Jones.
She's newer. Yeah.
She's newer.
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind. I don't know if there's a Danny Ketch Spirits of Vengeance I pulled on a green parallel of that. But I want the earlier my Ghost Rider's the 90s one,
Thank
Martex
you.
era. So that's the one I want. So whilst this is Danny Ketch, it's not my Ghost Rider. If that makes
Correct.
sense.
And he's not in the set.
That's a shame. Well, funnily enough, you were talking about that. Where is it? Spellcraft Stories. So this is kind of this feels like it's like the Allegiance kind of stuff, really, in that you've got like panels from the books.
Okay.
Yep.
That are done as they're okay. They're nice. I'm not sure how many there are. There's a Wolverine and Blade one.
That's
Cool.
She's pretty cool.
that was
artwork.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
But the one that I really liked, which gives me hope, is this one, and that's my Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my
Yes.
Ghost Rider. So that one, I might rainbow that one
Yep.
because
Well,
that's just beautiful. But I'm
So help me out. Is this the second version, or which one? was the
yeah,
predecessor?
the 1990 series that relaunched
Okay.
it. with
Okay.
Danny Ketch, Mark Texera art. I can't remember who the writer was off the top of my head. But yeah, that's the one that had the glow in the dark issue 15 or whatever. But yeah, is there any more of that kind of era Ghost Rider in the set?
Yes.
Right, hang on a minute. Let me have a look. Sorry, Keith. Let me just make you
You're good.
spotlight. Back it up, back it in. Okay. Or yeah, funny enough, when you bring it really forward, it only focuses on that and it suddenly comes into focus. Hopefully. Oh, I don't know.
Come on, you bastard.
It's being really fussy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Lower it just slightly
Yeah,
so
that
your
is-
chin's not in there. There we go. Don't know.
Maybe if I take it out of the sleeve.
Possibly,
Yeah, maybe.
possibly, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you got an iPhone.
No, this is a cam.
Oh. Yeah, don't know. It's not liking it. But it looks good. I can just see kind of
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
there we go,
there it
there we
goes.
go.
There it is.
Don't
There you
move.
Don't move.
I can just see
Leg up.
kind of flamey blobs before, but now it's coming to sharp focus. Is that Vengeance on the
So
on
you've
the
got
right.
Vengeance and you've got Catch.
Nice. So that's later. That's kind of mid-90s, isn't it? When Vengeance is back. That's kind of when they've done the Midnight Sun stuff.
And then take another swing. If this one doesn't work quickly, we'll just dump it.
Oh, he's running over somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, he's plowing somebody over.
Oh wow. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Oh,
bug
looks
off.
good. Looks
We'll
good.
bug off on that.
But the ones yeah, I got a green one of those as well.
So these I really like though because they feature, like you said before, I'm the same thinking of
Yeah.
you, my Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I
So-
have a number
Yeah,
of issues
no.
with this set and how the IP was used.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a nice
Yeah.
card. I'm going to put that over there in my
Yeah.
keep pile.
And to answer Josh's question, I think he asked how many spellcraft stories. It looks like there's 18 of them, and then they
Okay.
have they've got the same parallels as the base: green, blue, red,
Yeah.
purple, orange,
Okay.
gold spectrum, and printing
Oh my
plates.
goody aunt. Okay.
Really?
know.
Just a few. Just a few.
And if
Then you've
you,
got these, and I can't pronounce this. Thaumaturgical. There we go. And they're nice, I guess. I love the design of them. I love the framing. And I think they're supposed to be just like, you know,
Is there depth or is that just the way?
no, it's
Okay.
just printed.
That way.
It does look good though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
beautifully designed.
Did anybody get any comic cuts?
Yes,
Those are
I
also
did.
very
I'll
good.
show
Those
you
are
that in a
very
sec.
good
Yeah,
also.
those are.
So, these are cool.
Yeah.
But they're kind of a fairly generic insert. Yes, this was kind of. Well, I got two things. I'm going to segue into it. First of all, can I just say I love Strange Tales,
Yeah.
comic cover cards, because I'm a sucker for
nice.
comic cover cards. I mean, I've got a side PC of those, of comic cover cards, and I will be going for this set in the silver.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I don't feel the need to own multiple color variants of them unless there's a cover that I really dig, because I haven't seen all the covers yet. I think they're the older covers. If they did
Yeah.
Ghost Rider 1 from 1990, that might be a different story.
I believe that one is I think that's the first appearance of Werewolf by Night. I'm not 100% sure.
I think you might be right on that. And I pulled a blue. Some of these 70s covers are just the most batshit crazy thing. And the blue looks lovely. That blue foil.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
really
That
nice.
patch.
And that's numbered to 180.
Someone in group just posted a bunch of blue variants of all different cards from
wow.
the set, and the blue variants look good across almost anything.
Yeah. And then the comic cut. It's thick. I mean, there are 5 cards in that pack. This is from Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, 2018 issue.
Wow, that's a recent one.
Yeah.
I thought they usually go older on these.
No, they've been going more recent.
I think with this set, it's kind of across the board with what comics they're using, because I saw somebody pull one from the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider's first appearance, so it
okay.
covers the
Yeah,
gamut there.
I would want one of the older ones.
I agree.
Yeah, you know, it just because that style, even the style of the paper, having that
Yeah.
different texture and the ink colors being like
Yeah.
dulled down like that. I think that kind of
Yeah.
helps.
But yeah, I would prefer the older ones. But if I get something like what Ian got that has a good framed up close up picture of a major character,
Yeah, I'd be
you
happy
know,
with that
I'll
one
be
too.
happy with I'd be happy with
But
it.
I'm just really liking the shape, like the tomb
It
shape
looks
again.
like a canvas. It looks like a canvas card from like
Yeah,
Beyond.
it's nice. It's this thick. I mean, it's glossy around the edge. I think it's just the paper is obviously just got that,
Yeah,
Right.
that dull matte thing going on. But
But
yeah, no, it's good.
That's the first one I've seen that was newer.
Yeah.
Most
me
I've
too.
seen are older.
Yeah.
Did you get any 3x3, Wesley?
I I did. I got a couple of them.
So I got one, and I have to say I was a little bit well. First of all, you can't see I don't know what the whole picture looks like. So to get the Iron Fist was a bit like,
Yeah,
There's a picture online.
I'm sure there is, but I just that's what I'm saying. What I would love is if the whole picture was on the back. That would make
Yeah.
Okay.
sense. But it's not rainbow foil like the Fleur Ultra Avengers ones, and that surprised me. And so it's a little bit flat. I won't lie. No disrespect to artist Jason Alexander. Hopefully not the guy who played.
Yeah.
George.
It's not George.
No, it's not George. But yeah. So Wesley, have you got any
I
other
got
pieces
the-
of this? And we can try
I
and
got
figure
the-
out.
So I got the Danny Ketch and the
Okay. Yeah.
Jennifer Kale. Wait.
Okay. See, what we need is we need 9 people on this podcast, each one with a different piece, and we can try and get it together. Just keep
Like a
moving the
Brady
windows
Bunch.
around. Yeah, exactly. Episode 200 idea right there. So yeah, I mean, I thought it was an absolute ton of fun to open. It really was. I mean, it's a fun set. It's so much more. It's so much truer to the Fleur Ultra brand than Fleur Ultra Avengers felt to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And a nice change of pace for the style of art.
yeah,
You
it
know,
really
I mean,
is.
I know there's going to be a lot of people who, you know, I see posts, they collect with their kids growing up and getting old enough to, and I get that's a part of it. And this set's probably going to not work for that. But other than the characters, some of the character selection was a little out there for me. But yes,
I mean, you can't fault that artwork
No.
for a set that's supposed to be about, you know, it's a horror theme set at the end of the day.
right.
I mean, maybe that Falcon costume is someone's idea of horror. Who knows? But yeah, it's just gorgeous. And the carnage. Have you seen the carnage?
Yes. Oh man, it's
Let's take an honorable mention for this carnage. Not that I'm a symbiote fan, really, but
yeah.
that's just
I like that.
Nicholas
that-
Gregory artwork. That is.
Yeah, I like that, and it's kind of his
I'll have
kind of the
every
recent
color.
kind of weird, like kind of. I guess he's always been a psycho, but
Mm.
wasn't there kind of a whole cult deal recently or a couple of years ago with Carnage?
There was,
Hmm.
but not in the Midnight Suns. There wasn't.
No.
I was just gonna ask what
Nice
your
Wolverine.
Yeah, the Wolverine's
the-
good.
Wolverine's good. I mean, there's
you
some,
have
there's
the
some
you
really
have the
good
man
art.
thing there. That man thing is
The
really
man thing. Hang on a minute.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah, I was
that-
gonna say,
Whoa,
you're getting
whoa,
it this
whoa.
time.
FCC.
Never invite me to do that on a podcast, Wesley.
Wow.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, I went
We
there,
just-
folks.
Suddenly it focused to panoramic mode. I don't know what's going on.
I'm that excited about this set. I don't think I pulled a man thing.
I don't
you
Um,
got the ultra ability one, but not the. I don't know
Yes,
if-
but
I don't
not.
remember
I
you
didn't
pulling
get
it.
a base man thing.
Right.
Let me see if I can.
I like the Phantom Rider. That Phantom Rider card
Oh, I didn't get one of those.
character example of like something for this set. I had no idea about the character's background, but
Wesley got a couple of boxes, so chances are he's got it. You got
Yeah,
Phantom Rider?
it's-
There we go. Hang
So
on a minute.
this is the. Yeah, this is
Oh,
the man
that's
thing.
Nice.
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
For man thing card, put that up against the other ones.
Yeah, yeah.
That's way up there. That's
Much
way up
better
there.
than you would have got from my homegrown attempter.
This one's probably more veiny, but.
Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
Oh dear. Oh my goodness me! It's like a baby's arm holding an apple.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Nice,
uncomfortable pause while we wait for Wesley to get out
nicely.
whatever
That
he's
was
going
nicely
to
done.
Which one was the other one you wanted to look for?
Phantom Rider.
Phantom. There we go.
Phantom Rider.
Yeah, just as an example of like one of those B, or I would say C-list characters, even. Not trying to take away from anyone that loves Phantom Rider, please. But I had no idea about the character, and when you see that kind of art, something different and dark thrown at a character like that,
Yeah.
you want to learn about it. You want to figure it out.
Phantom Rider's kind of the original Ghost Rider, so to speak?
Is he the
Like
Western
from-
one?
So yes,
Correct.
with the cow,
Yeah.
and the
I'm
lasso.
with
and
you.
the-
Yeah, I know.
Well, he can't be. You've got 1 million BC on a mammoth.
Oh, well, yeah, but I'm talking about as far as comics, like kind of comic history and
I think that
publication.
mammoth one was a recreation. I've seen that comic cover where he's on the mammoth with the fire before.
So at one point, they tried to do almost like a Spider-Verse thing with Ghost Rider, and they really made everything a Ghost Rider. Everybody was a Ghost Rider. It was part of his anniversary.
Did
They
they jump
really
the shark?
dug into the lore of Ghost Rider stuff, and they kind of took liberties with it. So that's where you're going to find some Ghost Riders you've never seen before or understood where they came from.
Yeah.
That's
Including the
kind of
mammoth.
cool. I wouldn't have liked it if they kept going with that, but at least there's a couple different ones out there.
I guess I don't have a Phantom Rider, but this Simone, not Simone. I know we're not in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, my fault. But this Simone, Doctor Strange is just
wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's really
Nice.
really cool.
Nice. While we're talking about Simone, F Booth, you motherfucker, has just posted some scans of his collection on group, and he's posted this.
That's
Yonky
not right.
black cat on a premiere. That's just like, that's unfair. That's shots fired, my friend.
Right.
I mean, that's
all right.
That's up there. Wow.
Just rude.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
Rude.
It is rude, quite frankly.
He should get muted.
Who does he
24-hour
PC?
mute. Lewd comment.
Well, Cat's
24
one of them.
hours.
Okay.
A PC's high-end artist, basically.
All right. I was gonna say, what do we have to put together to put together a train and get that thing?
I think we'll need to all get together in the back of a van and one of them leave the engine running. And
Yeah.
I imagine he's got good home security for that collection. I gotta say, I think this set is a winner for me. I think it's a really strong start to the year. I think there's much more to like about it than the smaller stuff.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. I think it's a fun set. I don't know how deep I'm going to go because I don't have an affinity for all the characters, but I mean, it's a pretty tight base set, and everything, all the inserts all kind of, while they look different, all kind of flow together and kind of make sense as far as the dark part of it. I'm not familiar with the Midnight Suns story, but as far as the darker horror side of Marvel, it all kind of blends together as far as the style and the design. And so it's definitely a nice looking set.
Very nice looking set.
I wish it was named something different. I wish they called it Marvel Knights, because it would better explain the use of characters that weren't part of Midnight Suns whatsoever. And it would allow them to have made it work a lot better. I'm going to be old man on the lawn, get off my lawn right now. I prefer the Dan Ketch Ghost Rider overall, and to not have him in his original, look at all in this set is disturbing. And when we do get him, we get that blue version, which is a recreated power given to him by Zadkiel to fight Johnny Blaze. And then Johnny Blaze isn't Johnny Blaze also. He's this hell Johnny Blaze. It's not our shotgun toting, long hair, motorcycle riding guy. Almost like a Sorbo look to him. So it really pissed me off that something that I was really excited about with Midnight Suns didn't pan out the way I expected it.
Yeah.
The art is great.
Marvel Knights would have been astonishing. I mean, you could have really lent into the Daredevil, Shadowlands,
and you could have stayed dark. You could have used all this cool stuff with no issues.
Still have all the Midnight Sun stuff. Would have been
fine. If
fine.
Punisher was around, you could have
right.
You could go
Oh yeah.
And my one other gripe is I wish that for the medallions, they used the medallion. Like, you know, the medallion I'm talking about that's on his motorcycle when he
Oh wow,
touches
yeah,
it.
yes.
That medallion should have been the background picture used on the medallions.
Mm,
Other than that, great art, great looking set, recovery on foiling, awesome inserts for the most part. I just, it really upset me what they did with an IP that I really care about and I'm really
yeah,
excited
yeah,
about.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
it.
I'm wondering
I'm
And
sorry,
rant.
Keith.
It's
what
okay.
they're going to do for the EPAC
No,
achievement.
that was actually that was good. That was
Yeah.
really
And
good.
yeah, it makes sense because I love the set, but I love the art and I don't know that much. I should know more about the IP yet, but I don't. So I get that side of it because that would stuck.
Yeah. Josh, you got a box coming, did you say?
I do. I think it should be the shipping, I think, this week. So I'm
Okay.
hoping we can maybe put together a break.
Yeah, if you want to go
Yeah.
live at any point on your phone.
Yeah, right. On the phone.
On the phone. And yeah, no, that'd be cool. I'm curious to see what they come up with for the EPAC achievement. I mean, aside from an obvious extra parallel for combining stuff,
Right.
what the actual big achievements will be, and I've no sense of it whatsoever. I mean, unless I think plates are already coming out as singles, so I don't think it's going to be plate sets necessarily. But maybe it'll be some covers again. Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Probably yellow. You're going to see a yellow insert, I think.
Okay.
What did they do for Flea Ultra Avengers? Parallel
They just
what?
added like 2 extra cards on the if you got the full set, you got a Hulk and a Thor, I think. On the low end, from the blue end and the entry level, the green and the blue. And then above that, you got a couple extra cards when it came to the I can't think of anything flashy, anything else that they did. Whatever it was
Rainbow.
didn't excite me.
They'll do something rainbow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll do
Yeah.
rainbow.
That's no
Yeah,
doubt.
rainbow foil. I think it would be cool as far as achievement cards if they kind of expand on the whole magical artifact thing and do some really cool looking achievement cards, kind of just building on some of the spells or
Yeah. Scroll.
artifact scroll or some some kind of cool thing like that would
Stone.
be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. They did a lithograph of Tom Fleming's 3x3, if I remember correctly. So maybe they'll have similar for this.
That would be cool
3x3.
because I think
They did
that
that.
image, when you combine them all, is a very cool looking image.
Yeah, I've got it on I got the checklist, the cardboard connection checklist, and there's a image of it, and it's cool.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I
Do you
can
want
share
to?
my
You can
I
share.
can-
Yeah. You go share, and you
Alright,
should have the power. The power.
power.
Ian, I'm gonna upset you in a minute too when you see this. I'm gonna show you something that's gonna
Oh, okay.
get you upset.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That makes a lot more sense.
See, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. What's Scarlet Spider doing in there?
Right.
That's not it.
I'm sorry, but no.
Who do you think is the bottom left?
Bottom left.
This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know who it is.
Well, Jason said Danny Ketch when he showed that card, but I couldn't figure out what I'm seeing.
That's currently Danny Ketch.
Yeah, I was just reading the back of what the cards.
Is
Sorry,
this
Wesley,
like
Shaggy.
is this kind of like the current iteration of Midnight Suns in the comics? Or
I don't
recent?
believe so because I haven't.
team?
I mean, I might be out on that, but I haven't seen Vengeance in quite some time.
Okay.
I won't lie to you. I'm a little upset. No, no disrespect to the artist. I just doesn't work for me. And also that's a composite image of the individual things. Because look at the Midnight Suns logos all over the place.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Um,
kind of
So one would hope that if they do a lithograph, those won't appear all over the place like that. I mean, the
Also,
Moonlight,
not the true Midnight Suns logo.
yes, you are correct. Okay. All
I
right.
kind of like the Moon Knight there, but other than that,
Yeah. Okay. Well, mental note to self: I won't be going for the 3x3 on this set. Yeah, I mean, I dig it. I haven't seen blasters like they did with Fleur Ultra Avengers. So I'm guessing we're not getting
yeah, there's
them.
not anything on the check. Usually the checklist
Yeah.
will have blaster rods, and there's not.
Okay. Well,
This
little Timmy
this
at the
set may be
checkout.
this set may be a hard sell
That's
to
what
try
I'm
to do
saying. You know,
blaster. Yeah,
for your checkout purchase of little Timmy and little Tabitha.
yeah.
I think I've gone for a slightly more upmarket supermarket than maybe they're available. But when they're there, you know, buying them, and then they open one of these, it's like Rachel Van Helsing card. I mean, that'll give a kid therapy bills for decades.
Won't work.
So yeah, it won't work. Well, it does say 14 plus on the box, and for once, I believe them. But cool. I think that's a really strong start to the year. I'm in my head. I'm not too sure what else is coming up original art wise this year.
Platinum.
Clear Wolverine.
Well,
Yeah,
Platinum.
well, I was just going to ask, is
Platinum's still to
Wolverine?
come? Yeah, Fleur Ultra Wolverine. I think is going to be next.
Which is
Right.
done.
Which is because we've seen the sketch doc. I
Mhm.
had heard talk of Fleur Ultra Fantastic 4.
That could be cool.
But I don't know if they'll. I mean, if they do 2 Fleur Ultra sets in one, maybe they will. I don't know.
And Fleer Wolverine will be the return of extra foiling.
Really?
The fronts of the cards have claw, big foil claw across them.
But why? But why?
I think that set was completed around the time of Fleer Ultra Vendors, and the feedback that we gave to them
Yeah. Fair enough.
is
All right.
too late.
Too late. Too late. All right. Well, it is what it is. We'll judge it on its merits when it gets here. Let's not be prejudiced to it. Cool. All right, lads. I've no idea who's going to intro this episode. I say that every week. I'd probably best do a bit of organization to it. But I will find someone suitably scary to intro the audio version of this podcast.
Do you have any audio of any of the artists, or have you talked to any of the artists in the past that worked on this set?
The only one I can immediately think of is Simone Bianchi. So Simone, you could be at the top of this episode, but I have never spoken to Pascal Millet or Andre Meister or Florian Herold or Jonathan Wayshak or Jason Alexander or Macarena Cowhart. That's a brilliant name, by the way. Or any of these other cats. So, but there's always a first time. Gorgeous. I'm going to look at Jason to sign us off this week, because the last time I think it was Josh.
All right. Enjoy collecting.
Midnight Suns, Midnight Sun. Oh.
He's gonna put those over the front and the back of this. There's gonna be all sorts of spooky sounds at the beginning and the back end of this.
Oh yeah, I'll put
I know you're gonna go back to that.